Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Carlos Chavez, a senior pitcher from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, was named the Sooner Athletic Conference Pitcher of the Week this week. And Carlos, you were named Pitcher of the Week after having 13 strikeouts to lead your team to a 5-2 win over then 11th-ranked LSU-Shreveport. Not only that, you drove in the winning run in that game as well. Talk about your performance in that day.
Well, it was the first start, I was a little nervous, had the adrenaline going, so I think that's what definitely helped a lot on some of my pitches. But, it was a close game throughout the whole game, and a lot of our teammates, pulled together and made some incredible plays defensively. And but yeah, on that winning run, I was just sitting off speed because I swung first hack at his fastball, so I expected, something to make me roll over into a double play or something, so that went well.
You were also the starting pitcher last season when OCU won the conference tournament championship game in dramatic fashion. What do you remember from that game?
Oh, man. Last thing I remember was Connor hitting that walk-off home run to help us pull through. But, yeah, that was also a big, team win right there. Everyone pulled through, and it was really good. Yeah.
Obviously, we've talked about you also being at the plate this year. Talk about what that adds to your game, and what it adds to your preparation as well.
As far as preparation, I tend to play a little more loose when I'm on the field rather than when I'm pitching. I'm a lot more quieter and stay to myself when I'm pitching. So I'd say it helps out balance out both on the field, like playing the defense and pitching. Helps balance out a lot, but it's definitely fun. I've always enjoyed playing the field ever since I was, young kid, because I just started pitching when I transferred here. So that, it's definitely a blessing to play both here.
You've also mentioned that snowboarding is one of your favorite sports to watch. Why is that? How'd you get interested in it? And is it something that you do yourself as well?
It is something I do myself, but it's been a while, a couple years, because I don't want to get hurt. So, but yeah, I do love watching it. Me and all my friends back home really love snowboarding, so that's what we've always done over break when, can't really practice outside because it's snow, it's cold. So, yeah, that's what we like to do back home.
You've also talked about Clayton Kershaw being a pitcher that you admire. Why is that? What do you like about him?
Absolutely. I just really like the way he plays and the way he dominates other hitters. He's a strikeout pitcher, so yeah, that's why I like to do so. But he's just a good man on and off the field, so I like the way he carries himself.
And what's your major here at OCU?
Sports exercise science.
So what are your career plans following baseball?
Plays baseball as long as possible, and if that doesn't work out, go into the chiropractic field. We'll see.
All right, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Carlos Chavez. You can follow the baseball team on OCUsports.com.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at NAIA.org.
Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to wrestling coach Archie Randall. The Stars will host the WCWA Championships this weekend and the NAIA opening round qualifiers on February 20th at Putnam City High School. And Coach, how do you expect your women's team to perform in this upcoming WCWA Championship?
Well, right now we're ranked number 2 behind King and ahead of Campbellsville and Cumberland's and McKendree and Simon Fraser, which are usually the top teams every year. The tournament itself and the athletes at the tournament, our numbers have grown so much that it's anybody's championship. Our girls right now our practices are unbelievable. They're working really hard. Their weight's under control. They seem to be pretty focused right now to win a national title, and we're hosting at home, which is a huge deal for our program. If you can remember, the last time we hosted the national tournament, we actually got awarded the championship trophy and had our pictures taken, and then they told us we were 1 point short, and we had to give the trophy to the other team. This year it's not going to happen. We're going to outright win it this year.
You've got a few that are potential national champions with Cody Fowle, Rachel Archer, and Becca Leathers all being top ranked at this point. How do you expect them to perform?
I think they'll do well. I think they'll accomplish their goals. They're all ranked number one. They should all be seeded number one. The competition level that they're wrestling right now, there should be no issues. I think they're focused right now, and their goal is to be national champions. Besides those three, we have a possibility of having any place from 10 to 12 to 14 All-Americans. Every weight is dotted with excellent wrestlers. At 116, we got returning senior Shelby Morris, who was a returning All-American. She could be in the finals with Rachel Archer if she wrestles well, and she does. She wrestles well at the national tournament. At 130, we got Natalia Hinojo and Carla Ponce. Carla Ponce being a returning All-American, but Natalia Hinojo has just been wrestling like on fire. She'll probably be seeded 2 at the tournament, and Carla 3, so there's a good chance to have 2 All-Americans there. At 36, we got returning All-American Haley Garcia and returning All-American Rachel Young. Both of them look excellent. Rachel was down at 30 for a little bit, but we feel that she's going to wrestle better at 36. So there's 2 right there. Then freshman Rachel Butler and Maggie Dormer at 43. Both of them have an opportunity to be an All-American. Then at 55, we are returning All-American Yvonne Galindo. And Yvonne Galindo has been wrestling very well in the last couple of events, but the one who is a dark horse would be Alyssa Hernandez. She went through the last tournament and just beat everybody she wrestled. She pinned 2 returning All-Americans. So there's an opportunity there for us. At 170, we got Jackie Quiones and Tatiana Vasquez. They've wrestled very well this year. The 70-pound weight class is pretty loaded, but when it's pretty loaded like that and they've beat each other and everybody's beating, it's anybody's game. And then at heavyweight, at 190, we have Monica has actually beat everybody in her weight, but she's lost everybody in her weight. She has a good day, she could win it. So we're real excited about hosting. We're real excited about having all the teams here. It will be the biggest women's national tournament in the last 8 years. We'll have 300 plus kids here, 300 plus. So we're excited about hosting it.
Turning to your men's team, you've had a season where you had 16 dual victories, which is the most in program history, and also a 5th place finish at the NWCA National Duels as well. Tell us about your highlights in your men's program.
Men's team has wrestled very well, and we have our 16 wins, but I'll say 17. Of course, Rich won't like this because we beat NAIA, which is a JUCO that you're not supposed to count, but they're a quality program. They're ranked number 1 in JUCOs right now. They always are. We've had a pretty good season till the end. We've had a couple of injuries that have caused us to not be able to put our full team out for duels. We lost to UCO, and we probably wouldn't have lost if we could put our full lineup in there, but all the injuries have subsided. The kids are looking good right now. We had everybody at practice on Monday for the first time. The whole team finally on Monday without the injuries. Hosting the Southern Regional at Putnam City is pretty exciting for us because you have to get top 3 out of the region now to qualify for the national tournament. You get 5 wall cards per region and 50 nationally, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to get any of those 50 nationally, and the 5 wall cards out of our region are going to be a dogfight to get them in. It's coaches' votes. So we plan on getting all 12 of us through, and we currently have like 8 guys ranked nationally. Adrian Gaines is ranked 1, Skates is ranked 2, Ricky's ranked 2, Derek Stevens ranked 4, Landall's ranked, Parker Bahamon's ranked, Corey Walker's ranked. We have a good shot. We got a good shot to make a run at it. We're ranked 3 in the nation right now, so we have a shot to make a run at the national tournament too. As far as the region is concerned, we're confident we're going to win the regional tournament. We're going to win our regional qualifier.
What's happened to the format of the qualifying tournaments, and how do individuals now advance to the national tournament?
What we've done is we used to have 4 regionals, and they were unbalanced. They were balanced, some of the regionals had 16, 18, and then one regional had 7. So what we did as a coaches association is we tried to balance it out. We come up with the 6-region format, and when we did that 6-region format, we had to change our national tournament to a seeded tournament. So this will be the first year that we seed the top 8 at the tournament. Used to be it was a draw-in type of system that didn't work, and we felt as coaches now that by having the 6 regions, making the regions any place from 6 to 10, will get the quality athlete to the national tournament. Cutting the qualifying standard to 3, which means your top 3 come out of each region, makes it a lot tougher to get to the national tournament. Then you add 5 at-large members for each region, makes it even more tougher. And then they pick 50 out of the nations, because some of the regions are always going to be tougher than other regions. And so we feel that doing it the way that we're doing now, we're going to have a better chance of getting the top quality athlete at the national tournament. And that's what the goal is. We want to have the best at the best tournament.
Apart from those changes, what rule changes have been implemented in college wrestling this year, and how's your team taken advantage of those?
A whole bunch of rule changes. They're numerous, and they change every other day too. But the most important one, I think, is the 4-point near fall. You hold your opponent on his back right now for 4 seconds, you get 4 points. It's a game changer. You take somebody down, you get 2 points. You put them on your back, you get 4 points. You're ahead 6-0. Our team traditionally, we wrestle tough on top, and we're tough on our feet, and we're getting lots of back points. A good example is Zach Skates, who's been out for a month, wrestled his first duel against Bacone. He got taken down. He was behind 3-2, got on top, and the final score is 22-6. So it's a game changer. It makes you wrestle on top and look for the fall, which makes it more exciting. And then on your feet, the rules change on your feet where you can't back off the mat. You have to engage. If you step off the mat under attack, it's a stall warning now, and the points add up. And for a team like ours and our style of wrestling, it's beneficial to us because we're attacking you. Our kids are always attacking you. We're attacking you in all positions. So the new rule changes for me have been pretty exciting.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Talking to wrestling coach Archie Randall, and you can follow the Stars wrestling teams on OCUsports.com.